Hey, Fran fam. Welcome to Life and Style with Francyne. I am your host, Francyne Walker. Happy Friday and happy National Boss Day. And funny, we should mention National Boss Day because I actually have a boss on the show with me today. Joining me is Faheem Ali. He's one of the co-founders of Keen Water. He's here to talk about a very special event going on this month, as well as how we got started with the company and whatnot. So please join me in welcoming Faheem Ali to the show. Hey, Faheem.
How are you?
I am wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. And thank you again for being on the show. I understand that you are actually one of the co-founders, and the other co-founder is in the friendly skies on
Yes,
his way to wherever. We won't
Atlanta.
necessarily
Yeah, he's on his way here
Atlanta.
to Atlanta.
So,
Yes.
but I am pleased to have you here to talk a little bit more about Keen Water, how it got started, and this very special event that's going on during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Talk a little bit about that. I see the pink bottle, the Drive
Uh,
Pink campaign.
First of all, thank you for having me on your show.
Sure.
This is a very 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 special month, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which we know we have a lot of falling, and I say women, and even of our skin color, through this horrible. I always say cancer sucks, during this
Yes.
time. So.
Yes.
Uh, This month has been very special. We actually partnered up with AutoNation, and AutoNation does so much with Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Even driving up here, so I just drove here from Miami. We just finished our deliveries yesterday,
Oh wow. Well,
so
I
I drove from
appreciate
Miami,
you being here.
yes, and I'm here at
Yeah.
Cigar Rose. So Cigar Rose is one of my clients here in Atlanta, off Camp Creek, one of the nicest cigar clubs in the neighborhood, right off Camp Creek and Butner Road. So after delivering the water to them, I wanted to make sure I was on time and at your show. Uh, but
Yeah.
yes, but AutoNation, they've been doing uh, so many fundraisers, and just driving up here, you see all of the Drive Pink logos on the back of the cars, and it's like every
Yeah.
6 cars you see Drive Pink, Drive Pink. So what they're doing right now for breast cancer awareness is amazing, and with my
Yeah.
product coming along with it, it made a great partnership.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We definitely appreciate, as women and men, what you're doing with partnering with AutoNation to bring awareness to breast cancer. And as you stated, it is definitely a disease that affects us in a disproportionate number. Talk
Yes.
a little bit about water. Why water? Not to mention, not that we don't need water, but why water?
First of all, I was introduced into this space about 3 years ago. I always been in a hydration space because being an athlete since I was 8 years old. Um, we always had to hydrate. So I really, at that point growing up, I wasn't worried about what type of water I was drinking. It was as long as you was drinking water, because that's all it was told us: drink water, drink water, drink water. But really learning about water, uh, there is a big difference in water. There's
Sure.
a big difference of what's in the water, the chemicals in the water. Uh, I was fortunate enough to learn about this, and when I tell you, I'm very in particular on what I drink now. Sometimes we drink water and it has calcium bicarbonate. When you start seeing words that you can't pronounce, it's not all good for you. So
Yeah.
so those are the chemicals in the water. The difference with our water is we have no chemicals in our water. No chemicals. Uh, Only iconic trace minerals, which is calcium, magnesium, natrium, and potassium. And those are all of the minerals that our body need actually to function daily. And
Sure.
that's what we have in our water. And we're at 9.8 pH, sustainable at 9.8 pH. Uh, and definitely during this month as well, uh, cancer can't live in an alkaline body.
Yeah. That is,
So
yeah.
yes. Yeah, so us teaming up with AutoNation right now doing breast cancer awareness, it just like we said, it became a perfect marriage because now not only are they raising money to cure cancer or do whatever they can, and they're raising $25 million, and they do this every year. Why not be able to hydrate all the consumers and all of the employees and everybody that comes in 36 AutoNations in South Florida right now? They'll be drinking this water and racing to cure cancer.
Now, where are you based, Faheem?
We're based out of Atlanta, Georgia. Me and Melvin. And when I tell you, let me talk. Can I talk about my partner a little bit?
You can.
My partner.
Yeah.
We all right. So it's just funny how some things come together. So growing up, Melvin Bratton. If you're from Miami and you're in the football realm, growing up when I grew up, you definitely knew about Melvin Bratton, without
Yeah.
a doubt. And if
Yeah.
you didn't know about him, you didn't play football. So
Yeah.
let me tell you how the connection is. So Melvin actually went to school with my sister. They went to the University of Miami, and also my sister Amina. So that's already a connection with family. We always was in the football space, so all of our friends, even though I'm 9 years younger, being inside the football space, it's like a family. Especially being from Dade County, him being from Liberty City, me being from Carol City, it's a family. So just to speed forward, let me take it deeper than that. So my father passed away when I was 8. And my father used to bowl at expressway lanes and classic lanes inside South Florida. And Melvin Bratton mom used to bowl with my dad. And I remember meeting his mom as an adult when me and Melvin became partners. And she said, I remember your daddy bringing you inside the bowling alley. You was the baby. And just those, it just all makes sense. There's a story, but my dad passed away when I was 8, used to bowl with his mom. He went to school with my sister, which just passed away. God bless her soul.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
And it's okay. It's okay. It's life. And this is why we're here celebrating and trying to cure a lot of things as well.
Yeah.
And for us to come back right now during this time and become partners and share this athlete space, because when we first started, it really was the water for the athletes, but it's not just for athletes. It's for the active life, the active human, the one that's trying to stay healthy lifestyle. And that's where we're rolling right now. I think more people are really driving to be more health conscious than anything,
Sure.
So that's where we're at. Me and we became partners. We're not even 2 years in, and
Yay.
man, we're not even 2 years in. March will make 2 years, March 20th.
Wow. You also have one of the premier waters that has partnered with a very familiar brand.
Mm-hmm. NFL Alumni.
Yeah.
And this so we talk about connecting the dots, and we talk about synergy, and we talk about energy. Being in this space and knowing how important it is for athletes to hydrate the correct way, it only makes sense. I was fortunate enough to get to a certain stage. Didn't last long. Melvin definitely had a longer term than me, and we realized that we're a fraternity, we're family. So for us being in the hydration space, and when the NFL alumni found out that we was a part in the hydration space, when they found out about our water, it was like, why would we not endorse this? It's healthy. It's the best water in the nation.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
And they endorsed us January of this year, right before the Super Bowl. And right now we've been doing things. We're looking forward to. We're actually about to go into a deeper agreement within the next month, rolling into next year, because COVID sucks too. But COVID messed a lot of things
Can
up.
you say that, Faheem? It sucks rotten eggs, okay?
Yes, but we come together and we continue to grow. And I will say this, though, with all the negative that's taking place with COVID, there's a lot of positive things that's taking place as well. And this is one of them. And just partnering with AutoNation during this time, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Clean Water is actually, I'm honored, as a small Black business owner, and to be able to partner with the #1 car dealership in the nation.
AutoNation.
Yes. It's
Yeah. Well,
we're honored.
yeah. Well, I will definitely say, I will piggyback on what you said. And one of the positive things that has come out of COVID is Life and Style with Francine, which
Yes.
already kind of doing this thing, and then it had to pivot because I couldn't go on site and interview people. So I get to meet interesting, amazing people doing some extraordinary things like yourself. So that's the positive, where I get to meet amazing people on my show. I always say I never meet a stranger. So you're not a stranger. You're certainly welcome here. Talk a little bit about, you said this has been about, so it's 2 years, March. How
Yes.
did you, was this water already in manufactured, or, did
No.
you inherit the brand, or how
No.
does that work? Somebody that's,
All right.
because it
So
always fascinates me.
all right. So it's called Keen, Keen. So
Yes.
my name is Faheem. Faheem means wise, intelligent, keen.
Huh.
Keen means sharp and precise, and that's exactly what our water is. That's exactly what our water is. The process of it, being in the hydration space, I actually got introduced to the hydration space with another company, and I became a sponge. I actually was amazed that there was this much of a difference in water and what I've been intaking all my life. And
Sure.
I was like, how did I not know this about water? But being able to be in that space as time went along, I moved up to Atlanta and we was able to create our own water. So this is
Wow.
created from the bottom. We added some different things. We added potassium, natrium, which are minerals that we need to have in our body. Of course,
Yes.
it has calcium and magnesium in it as well, but not calcium bicarbonate, not and so, and I'm not here to talk about other waters. I'm here to talk about Keen water. But just know, always check what you're drinking. Read the ingredients.
Sure.
When you start seeing words you can't pronounce, know that there's chemicals in it, and your body will tell you. So when you drink regular water, and I say regular water, I'm considering other waters that are out there. When you drink it, sometimes it sits in your stomach. You can feel the water sitting in your stomach. Why is it sitting in your stomach?
Wow.
Because it has the chemicals in it. Our body can't digest those chemicals right away. So it sits there in your stomach. With our water, because it has no chemicals, it doesn't sit in your stomach. It goes directly to your stream. So
Yeah.
it hydrates you faster.
You know what, Faheem? I don't think we really think about that because we just think water is just water,
Yes.
this
Some,
clear
there's some
liquid
waters
that
that's
we
so
have to
bad
have.
out there. There's some waters and I didn't mean to cut you off. There's some
No.
waters, and people need to hear this. It's so bad out there, you might as well drink coffee all day. And I have my 2 cups of coffee a day. Then I flush myself with about 6 bottles of Keen water. But
Yeah.
uh, it's almost like it's acidic. And I
Yeah.
know we'll talk about that. You can go ahead and ask your question because I know you wanted to ask about that.
No, I'm listening. I'm just
All right.
fascinated. I just think it's amazing when, businesses start from scratch, especially in the manufacturing sector of a product. It's like, how do you start with water? Where, manufacture it. Now, do you manufacture it in
We,
Atlanta?
no, we actually have a company in Central Florida.
Okay.
Uh, they do all of the whole process. They do all the packing. Of course, we created everything. Big shout out to my man down there. I actually have he's my consultant, my water consultant that
Okay.
really saved us on a lot. Let me phrase that. Saved us on a lot and helped us create a great product.
Yeah.
Uh, helped us create a great product. But let's go to the alkaline versus other waters.
Let's talk
So
about that because that's very big. It seems like alkaline water has been around, but it just seemed to have jumped around, come up in
yes.
the last probably 10 years where, we talked about the alkaline state and cancer,
Mm-hmm.
everybody was, we have places here where people literally go and get bottles of water. But we're going to talk about how we can get your water in a
So
second.
we're gonna do a one-on-one on all right. So our body, in order to function the correct way, our body needs to be at about 7 point. They say 7.4, but 7.38 to run normally.
Wow.
So let's go into our body failing. Uh, when we don't hydrate and when our body goes up under that, it becomes acidic. So when our body becomes acidic, it starts fighting. It starts trying to get calcium from your bones, your teeth. You wind up getting sick because your body's failing. So when it falls up under that, that's why to drink alkaline water, it actually, and it's not, you have to continuously drink it, but it helps your pH stay above that. So
Yeah.
let's go on. Let's talk about that. And I always use this analogy. You have your car, right? You drive a car, right?
I do.
You ever had your oil go low and you start
Yeah.
hearing that tick 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 tick, or start running, it maybe just not functioning the right way.
You
Let
just
me tell
need
you
to
what that
stay
car
out of my
does.
house, Faheem.
What the car does, the car start grabbing from other places because it can't function the right way. So it's different fluids. It starts running heavier over here because it's screaming like, "Hey, I need my oil. I need my
Sure.
oil in order to function for everything to run. So the fan belt run. So it's just not doing good. So sometimes your car fail. I've seen cars break down. I've had a car break down on me of not doing what I'm supposed to do. So that's the same thing with
Yes.
the water and our pH level being acidic and having and our pH level being where it's at in alkaline. So I treat it that way. So keep your body above 7.38 pH. Drink as much alkaline. It's not all drinking either. Eat your vegetables, eat your fruit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fruits and vegetables that keeps your alkaline, your pH level up in your body. So
Sure.
I'm not sure if you understood that analogy.
I
This is like
did.
the oil. This is like the oil in your car. You got
Yeah.
to keep it in your car in order for your car to run, and it has to be at a certain level for it to run the right way. And my stepdad always told me, man, if you keep your oil in your car, you check your oil, your car run for years. And it's the same way with your body. You keep an alkaline body. You take all your vegetables, you eat all your fruits, and you drink this clean water right here, and
Yeah.
you're smooth sailing.
And it's something, it's definitely a timely admonishment because, COVID has ravished so many lives, so many families, and, it almost seems like we're predisposed to some degree. And to have you talk about the importance of drinking alkaline water, eating the right foods. It's just very timely to reiterate that so that we don't present ourselves, or put ourselves at risk
Correct.
for, being at the hands of COVID. It's just more emphasis on us being safe, keeping our immune systems up to par, drinking your water,
Yes.
Because we're like what 98% water anyway, so
We can't function without it.
and it's like your body is like, wait,
Yes.
more water, talk
Yes.
about thirst trap, you know what I'm saying?
And that's some things that I do. One thing I do, I drink a bottle before I go to sleep, and I drink a bottle when I get up. And you'd be surprised, it flushes right through your system. So any
Yeah.
toxin and things that you had in your system, it's because during the night, your body settles down. It's not moving. Everything is processed, and that's when a lot of things happen in your body. But drinking a bottle of this in the morning, it almost just flushes everything out of you. I try to make sure I drink a gallon a day. So, and this is a half a liter. So 4 of these is considered a gallon.
Yeah.
And I try to keep my intake on it. I think everybody should keep an intake on that. Sometimes we walk around with a gallon of water, and it's a challenge to drink it because it's a lot of water. If you just say, okay, I got to drink 16.9 ounces a day, you could drink one in the morning, you could drink one for lunch, drink one in the evening, and one before you go to bed. You got your gallon of water intake.
Yeah, it's kind of like, how do you eat an elephant? One chunk at a time. Um, one of the things, you said that about the gallon of water and the drinking the water at night. I know when I drink water before I go to bed, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not so much concerned about getting up and having to go to the bathroom, but I feel a lot better
Mm-hmm.
the next morning when I do drink water at night. Speaking of drinking water and, getting our alkaline water in, specifically Keen water, how
Mm-hmm.
can one purchase the water? Are you looking to move into the retail space at any point in time? Have you thought about that?
We're well. First of all, this AutoNation move has gotten us a lot of attraction right now.
Good.
Uh, thank God for my girl Jessica Williams.
Yes. Thank you,
South
Jessica.
my publicist has done a great job with this, and we've had so many articles or publications pick us up.
Yes.
But yes,
I
right now
saw that.
inside of Atlanta, we're based out of Atlanta, so we're in 27 Hilton hotels. Hilton is a big Hilton embraces us, and my job, and I really want to be. If I can just get all the Hilton hotels in Atlanta, Georgia, it would be amazing. And it's going to
Yeah.
continue to grow. But we're inside places like Cigar Rose, like I'm Cigar Rose of Georgia. I'm here right now. It's a cigar bar. It's black owned. He's actually from Miami as well. Went to American high school, and they carry our water. Fellowship over with Cam Newton. You got Fin and Feather. Fin and Feather, both of them. And a lot of the restaurants, Milk and Honey. Big shout out my boy DH. DH was one of the bigger accounts that we got when we first got there. And when people come in this town, they go to these iconic restaurants, and they're able to get our water. It feels good.
Sure.
We're in 16 gas stations locally, Shell and Chevron. So we've been moving locally. I haven't hit the major grocery store yet. It's a process. Like I said, we're just under 2 years.
2
And then
years.
you got South Florida. Yeah, we're just under 2 years. So South Florida. If you go by Lorna's restaurant in South Florida, Matari, childhood friend of mine, you can get it there. You can go across the street to Top Notch Cigar Lounge. You can go to the smoke shop next door to that. You can go to the gas station on 27th and 183rd. So we're moving along. It's growth. So I call it chopping wood. We're going to continue chopping wood, and I'm going to continue following God's lead.
And it sounds like brotherhood and water is the perfect recipe for success. You mentioned you mentioned Melvin at the beginning and how you guys forged a relationship very early on. And then you talked about some of your other friends, and then we also talked about earlier that you are actually a Greek or a new.
No, I got a studio. No, I
Yeah,
got this purple
yeah,
on right now. Oh, so
yeah.
let me give you the story. Let me tell you this message
Please.
about everything what I have on, right? So if you test our water, the pH level on it, the water would turn purple. That's why our label is purple.
Now that's branding. That's branding genius right there. You know that, right, Faheem?
Yes, and I'm a Ralph Lauren guy, and it's a premium water. And usually, if you buy that purple label, you got that high class Prolo.
Hey, that's royalty. King, royalty, purple. Yeah. There it is.
But you see that big K right here?
I do.
That stands for the Noops. Cap Alpha Psi.
I'm
trying to get as close as possible for the Noops. So Noops, I know I'm wearing a purple shirt, but understand that K in Keen and it's big like that in that water drop. It's like it being inside the diamond,
Yes. Well, it sounds like you all are on your way. Please give my regards to Melvin. I know he couldn't be here based on his travel itinerary. Mm-hmm. It has been my pleasure to have you on the show. I do want to reiterate, I did, for anybody that wants to purchase, like I'm based in Michigan, and I saw a comment from one of my girlfriends. She asked, can we purchase the water if we are here? And let me pull up is that the website, Keen?
Keen-water.com. If it's locally in Atlanta, we deliver in 24 hours.
Yes.
If it's out of state from Georgia, it's going to take about 3 to 4 days.
Okay.
But you can order it.
Okay.
And so definitely go to the website, order for your mom, your auntie, your son, your cousin, your dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wherever we gotta go, we're gonna get it there, you know. So
We all need water.
listen, everybody needs water.
Yes. Yes.
It's a life cycle for everyone. I mean, it's universal. It's
Yeah.
universal. So you know, it's and the quality of the water is even better.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Faheem. Continued success to Keen Water and you and Melvin, and everything that will come as a result of you guys grinding and hustling. Again, happy National Boss Day, because you are truly a boss. And I just love to see it. And
what,
it's just a great
Michigan are you in?
Huh?
What part of Michigan are you in?
Well, you know what? Let me say this. I will say Detroit, but I live on the outskirts of the D, right? But I live on the outskirts of Detroit. I live just outside of Detroit. But
I'm familiar with it. I was in Ypsilanti for 2 years back in the day.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
Ypsilanti in Detroit. You know,
look, I gotta say what's up to my Emu family. What up, though?
Yes, yes. Oh, yes. We receive the love. We receive the love. Good luck to you. Have a great weekend. What a great time or a great opportunity to close out the weekend with success in purple and a boss on National Boss Day. Continue to keep it going. And I've got the information here for the website for anybody that wants to purchase the water and order the water.
Follow us on Instagram. We're doing this thing organically. We're not buying no followers. If you hear, it's Keen H2O, and that's Keen H2O, not zero.
Yes.
Yeah, Keen H2O. Follow us. Check us out. We're very active on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes.
But so just give us a follow. Check us out, and we're looking forward to delivering to your front door.
Hey, I can't wait. Thank you again. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Wow. What a great story of inspiration. And of course, if you want to get your water, you can go to www.keen, KEEN-water.com. And of course, if you'd like to be a guest on the show, you can drop us a line at lifeandstylewithfrancine@gmail.com. You can follow us at Francyne Walker TV. You can go to Life and Style with Francyne, our Facebook page. And then let me see here. What's that one right there? Sorry about that. You can also go to my YouTube page, Francyne Walker. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube page at Francyne Walker. Thanks again for tuning in. And we will see you next week. We've got a bevy of guests coming up next week. So take care and have a great weekend. See you soon.